we're going to stitch a crosshatch variation in area 3. So I've gone ahead and made connecting lines with my wash away pen through the diagonals. I'm not going to actually stitch on those lines. Instead, I'm going to use those lines to kind of reference and make sure that my lines that I stitch remain parallel to those original diagonals so they don't go askew. So as I said, this is not the traditional crosshatch. In a traditional crosshatch, you would have all the lines exactly the same width apart. I'm going to kind of vary them here. So I'm using that line, making sure that whatever line I stitch, no matter how far away, it remains parallel. And I'm going to come straight down. You could do either direction first. It doesn't really matter. So I'd work all the lines in one direction and then all the lines in another direction. So when you get down to the bottom here, or the edge of your block, you're going to travel along the side of your block until you get to the next line that you plan to stitch. It doesn't really matter how far away. Each one can be a little different, and that's what makes this variation look a little more modern, because all the lines aren't the same distance apart. And then I'm going to travel along the edge of the block again. And, oh, that's too similar. Maybe I'm going to come back. I'll do a skinnier line right here. So I'm using that previous stitch line and just making sure I remain parallel to it. So I'm going to continue stitching all the lines this direction, then I'm going to come back and stitch all the lines this direction, and I'll show you how it looks.